Hey, welcome back to Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. It's our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment. We go to Sececa High School and head volleyball coach Rachel Io. And Coach Io, hey, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Coach, you guys, you're winding down right now. You just had the seeds for your district. You've got one match, regular season match, and then a tournament coming up this weekend. Kind of give the viewers an idea of how your season's gone.
So far our season, we're about 500 on the year. We're currently 11, 12, and 2. Our schedule is pretty, it's not hard, it's not easy. We have a lot of games that we play that we have really good competition. We've played Webb City, Springfield Catholic, a lot of those bigger schools. And I feel like that helps us really prepare for district play.
Yeah. And the seed has occurred. You guys are the 4 seed, and you'll play Newton in the first round. When and where will that occur?
We play at Mount Vernon. We play Thursday, next Thursday, and it starts at 5.
Starts at 5 o'clock. Give an idea of the teams that are in your district. Obviously, you're going to play East Newton, so you're going to get them twice in a week.
Yes. The first seed is El Dorado Springs, which Eldo is ranked really far up there in the state right now in Class 3. And then Lamar and Mount Vernon, they will play. So there's only 5 teams in the district, but hopefully when we beat East Newton, we will play El Dorado for the semifinal match.
Very good. Very good. We've got a young lady, Riley Darnell, sitting there next to you, and she's our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week here, this part of the segment. Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks locations all throughout Southwest Missouri. Drive a new Chevy. And Riley, first off, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, tell us a little bit about Riley and what she does for you.
Riley, she's a go-getter. She is the kid that you want on the floor every single play. She is our team leader this year. She was a setter her sophomore year. I was not with her sophomore year, but she ran a 6'2" her sophomore year and swung a little bit as well. I used her last year as a 5'1" setter. So she was our primary setter, did everything for us, ran the court. She was the quarterback. I say setters are the quarterback in volleyball. So that was last year. This year, we started out with a 6'2", and the other girl I had running a 6'2" with her, honestly, I just need her defense and her service passing more. So we're going to start using Riley as a 5'1" setter again the rest of the year, just because she has great control of the ball. She knows what she wants to do with it. She has smart placement, and she just does a really good job for us.
Riley, kind of for the viewers, just to define the difference between a 5'1" and a 6'2". I hear that a lot, and I think I know what it means, but kind of define what that means.
So a 5'1", I will set on the back row and on the front row. So even on the front row, I can jump, tip the ball, dump the ball, set my middle and my outside. But if we're doing a 6'2", when I go to the back row, I set from the back row and only the back row. And then when I go to the front row, the other setter will transition to the back row and she'll only set from the back row and I'll hit from the front row.
Okay.
So yeah, it just like splits it in half and we only set from the back row.
All right. Give the viewers an idea. How long have you been playing volleyball? When did you start?
I started volleyball since I can remember, and PIP when we underhand served and we, didn't know the difference between a pass, set, and hit or any of that stuff, just since I can remember.
What part of the game is really keeps you involved and drew you to it? What are some of the things you really enjoy?
I really enjoy the team aspect of it and getting to like bounce your energy off of everyone on the court. I do some individual sports too, and the team, it just really makes a difference in how excited you are to play and uplifting people can be. It makes a difference.
Very good. Now give the viewers kind of an idea. Let's say the ball's in the air on the other side of the net in a 5'1". What are your responsibilities? What are you having to pay particular attention to, and what's going to determine, where you go with the ball on the other side of the net? What are you looking for?
Well, when I'm on the front row, I am one of the first lines of defense while blocking still. So I do have to pay attention to that. Like if they're hitting, even though I'm the setter, I still have to go up and block. If they pass the ball over the net, everyone will kind of transition into a different spot. And I just kind of stay there and wait to see where the pass is going and then base my next movement off of where that pass is at.
All right.
to
So,
set one of my hitters up.
so if the ball's on your side of the net, then your responsibility changes because you're in a 5-1, you are the setter. So
Yes.
what are you looking for there?
So I have to get the second ball. And if I see that it is too far away and there's another player that has a better approach on the ball and like they could just swing or they can set up another hitter better, I'll just yell help and they know that's their cue to take the ball and that it's in their court now and I don't have to get it. But if it is a good pass, then I automatically, everyone pretty much knows that I take the second ball and then whichever hitter calls it or whichever hitter I think, is in a good spot for that set, I'll set them.
Once again, here in our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment, we're visiting with Sececa volleyball head coach Rachel Io and our Athlete of the Week, Riley Darnell. And Coach, as you look at Riley, first off, give us a little bit of your background. How long have you been at Sececa? How did you arrive there? Where did you kind of go high school, college? Where'd you cut your teeth at? How long have you been at Sececa?
Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. So went to high school at Castile. I played volleyball at Castile, varsity athlete 3 out of my 4 years. I went on to college. I actually really looked into playing at college, but I got accepted into College of the Ozarks. So I decided to go that route instead of playing, just to get the free education, to get that great college experience. So I decided to go that route and go to C of O. My first teaching job straight out was actually at East Newton. I was an assistant coach there for a year and then a head coach for 2. And then I came to Sececa last year. So this is my second year head coach at Sececa.
Okay. Outstanding. Well, Coach Io and Riley, again, Riley, congratulations on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, and best of luck here. You've got East Newton tonight, McDonald County tournament this weekend, and then districts next Thursday at Mount Vernon against East Newton again. But
Yes.
we certainly appreciate you being part of the Missouri Sports Network, and best of luck, and hopefully we'll get to visit again.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bet. You're listening to the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage, presented by Labor's Local 663, Great Southern Bank, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, who reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Keep it right here on MissouriSportsNetwork.com. We'll be back.